Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on Liz the One TV. I'm your girl Liz the One. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for your girl. Tap the bell to be notified of my latest greatest videos, and I have a membership you guys can join. So I'm gonna hop right into it. Be Simone, and I'm not trying to be rude, but it's probably like the worst friend that you could have. So I'm gonna play some audio. I know you guys have probably seen this already, but I'm going to play some audio to kind of catch you guys up. And I'm going to put a freeze frame picture on the screen so you can kind of get an idea of the dynamic of what's going on. So this is B. Simone's friend talking to her about what she went through. Pay attention to this.
Celebrity. Everybody thinks that, oh, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom. All this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid because I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend somebody who has it, it's hard to digest. They're probably shocked that I'm even saying this.
Okay, so you guys just heard that. And so not long after that, she was kind of getting dragged because you're supposedly rich. You know, you have all this money and your friend is struggling. Now, I'm not saying that it's her fault that her friend was struggling. The choices that her friend made were her choices. We're all adults here. You are responsible for your own life. You get what I'm saying? But I think after that, because some friends just can't let you have a moment of your own, B. Simone came out like, okay, well, I have a bigger problem. So you climbed a hill, I climbed Mount Everest type thing. Okay, so let you guys hear what B. Simone then came back and said, and then I'm going to give the rest of my commentary after this. Check this out.
Just my finances. Like the budgeting. You see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account.
But you're
okay. So you did that. And let me say this. Weren't you the same chick that was bragging about not wanting a man that worked a 9 to 5? And I'm not trying, because I'm not a pick me. So don't come on here like, oh, well, Liz, you sound like a pick me. This is why I tell people it is okay to have a 9 to 5 job. But let me say this. That is not the same problem as you being homeless or you having to go suck it up and go get on food stamps, be on Medicaid, and then move back in with your parents, downsizing your life. So instead of just saying, hey, I budget and sometimes I shop at Walmart or sometimes I shop at H&M, now it has to be a woe is me because instead of shopping at Bloomingdale's, now you have to shop at H&M. That is not the same thing. Everybody has sometimes you can shop at Neiman Marcus and sometimes you have to just go to a regular department store. It's called budgeting. So let people hear what, B. Simone said about the 9 to 5 job thing. Check this out.
Nigga would not have my dream career. I manifested it. I'm trying to manifest a husband. Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5. I get it. They work hard. I used to have a 9 to 5. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. You work hard. You have money. I get it. I need an entrepreneur. I need somebody that understands my mindset. Somebody that has the same lifestyle. It has nothing to do with money, everything to do with lifestyle, okay? When I'm in the bed at 3 a.m. checking emails, what you doing, babe? Working? What you doing? Working? Okay, love you. You want to hop on a flight tomorrow? I have a meeting in out of town. You want to go? You got okay, let's go. Okay, you understand my life. You understand what I'm going through. I want to manifest that. What do you want in a man? What do you want? Let's start there. What do you want? Let's manifest it, baby. You can have it. Whatever you want, you can have it. Manifest that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5. Ain't nothing wrong with an entrepreneur ass nigga. Manifest whatever you want. I want to manifest an entrepreneur ass husband.
Now, you would think that that's the end of this, just like this crappy one-sided friendship, which is what it seems like this girl has. But the girl said that she, pretty much got some deals. And then B. Simone comes back and says that she is upset and was jealous of her friend because she didn't have anything to do with putting her friend on. My thing is, this girl just poured her heart out to you and said that, you didn't help her, but she didn't blame you. But then you come back and say that you were mad because now she's leveling up and you had nothing to do with it. No, I'm happy you tried to save yourself at the end of the commentary, which I'm about to let you guys hear. Let me just let you hear it first. Here we go.
Recently, I have this opportunity and I called you and I told you about it. And you were just like, okay. Mm-hmm. And you called me back.
I called her right back, y'all. I was so convicted. I was so convicted.
You were like, I didn't like how I felt when you told me that. And I was like, what do you mean? You were like, I don't know what it is. I'm talking this out in real time. But whatever it is, I don't like what I felt. And I said, did you feel jealous? And you were like, I don't think I feel jealous.
Cause we went through all the emotions. She's like, are you angry? Are you sad? Are you jealous? I was like, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm sad and I'm angry and I'm upset that I'm not doing it with me.
Yeah.
Like, we're not working together.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that. Y'all, let me tell you something. Anybody that's in my circle, I want to work with you. I want to put you on. I'm putting you in position. I like doing it together.
You do.
How can we do this together? How can we make money together? How can we build together? How can we grow together? How can we all pitch in together? How can we be millionaires I want to do it together.
Yeah.
And there was a point in my life where I had that and it was crumbled. So I feel like since that has ended, that season, I've always yearned for it again. But it's just been a season of solitude for 2 damn years.
Maybe the longest season ever.
The longest season ever.
Yeah.
And I think, I know that's what it was, but I was so convicted. I called you right back. I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Like, your friend, she just told me she was doing something so bomb.
Yeah.
So great. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I was like, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
This has to get out of my heart.
For sure.
Like, what?
But if we just did that, nobody's looking for the perfect friend.
Man.
I just want my friends to be aware.
And honest.
I'm okay if you feel a little jealous.
Address it and fix it.
Okay, so you guys just heard that. And I'm happy at the end of the commentary, she tried to save it like, I have to get out of this and stop feeling like this. But why would you even say that out loud? People have emotions all the time, but I'm happy she kind of said it out loud to her friend, because sometimes, you have a friendship or a relationship with somebody that you think, would just be happy for you. But this is why you have to level up in silence, because not everybody's happy for you, not even your friends sometimes. And the fact that she, said that, why am I jealous because I didn't put her on? This girl just poured her heart out. You shopping at Bloomingdale's is not the same as her being homeless and having to go get on welfare to get back on her feet. Those are two completely different struggles. So I'm just going to say this. Be careful who you're friends with. Everybody's not your friend. Even if you perceive them to be all the way up and you all the way down, everybody's not your friend. Some people are your friends so they can step on you. Some people are genuinely just happy for you. But in this particular case, this really just kind of made my blood boil. And I really don't do B. Simone commentary. I just really don't do B. Simone commentary. But I just kind of want people to know, like, she's considering herself broke because she has the budget like everybody else. There's nothing wrong with the budget. Even when I come across decent amounts of money, I still budget that. I try to cut it in half. I try to save half. Okay, if I'm going to take a vacation, I'm going to take a vacation, pay all my bills up. But there's nothing wrong with working. And when you come in, to a large lump sum of money, there's nothing wrong with budgeting it, because you're not going to be young forever. You have to have something to fall back on. And the last thing you want to do is go into old age with this debt. So because you couldn't go to Bloomingdale's this particular day, that makes it a struggle. And there's nothing wrong with H&M. I like H&M, so that's probably why I'm mad too, but I do like higher end stores too. But there's nothing wrong with you having to go to H&M as opposed to Bloomingdale's. So I just want people to know everybody's not your friend. I have had a friend, I'm pretty sure everybody's had a friend that, just kind of leached off of them a little too much and they've had to part ways because it was a one-sided friendship. I've had that before. It is okay to not be cool with somebody in a one-sided friendship because friendships work two ways. So I just want people to bear that in mind. And I want you guys to keep your level up journey a secret. Whatever you're doing, keep it a secret, because there's something called monitoring spirits. They monitor your progress, and they really try to detour you from your mission. The fact that she harbored these resentments, this resentment of her not being able to be the plug for her friend when she could have been the plug for her friend and she wasn't. The fact that she harbored these resentments, it says a lot out loud. So if I were the girl, I would just get to where I'm going. But now that you know publicly and out loud how this girl feels about you, be on your way. Okay? She may just be siphoning off your energy. Some people are energy vampires. Some people are monitoring spirits. And the fact that she said that out loud, some stuff you just have to pray away. So I'm going to leave that there. You guys let me know what you think down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, share the video. And I'm Liz the One. Peace out.